Hi guys, let's talk about being petrified. Why do we use that word? Where does that come from? Think, oh, I was petrified. Being petrified is a state of being like solid, right? Like a stone. Okay. So petrification is not a great thing, right? I mean, that's not how you want to be, because how we are meant to be is to go with the flow, to be flexible, to be easy, as Bashar says, to be malleable. You want to be malleable so that you can adjust with the change that you want, because change is constant. Change is the only constant. So in order for things to manifest in your life, the things that you want, you need to be flexible and easy. You need to be easy about it. This is why hard work stiffens you, and it's not about, stiffens is like a physical description for an emotional state, for a state of being. If you feel stiff, you're tense. You're not going with the flow. You're not really letting things that the universe is bringing to you for it to happen in a more practical, quicker, more perfect way. But when you're stiff and you're fearful, or you're pushing something, you're not letting things happen smoothly. So let's talk about this petrification thing. Petrification is blocking everything that you want from showing up. And everything you want is on the other side of petrification. Yes, it's true. It really is. Why do you think it happens that the word we use for a lot of fear is petrification? Because that's exactly what fear does. It stops things. It makes it very solid and not malleable. Okay, so what is the solution to this? Add warmth. When you add warmth, everything starts to relax. When your muscles are tense, they're hard, right? But when you add warmth, what happens to your muscles? You relax. When you get a massage, what happens to the muscles? They relax, because there's this warmth, this friction, this opposite energy being introduced to it. This soft energy being introduced to it. So, add warmth. I had one of those small portable fridges a couple of years ago, like a mini fridge, and it was one of those that you had to defrost for the freezer part, but I never did. And so my fridge space would eventually become smaller and smaller, because I would just have this big block of ice on top. So when it came time to have to get rid of the ice, because I had no room in there anymore for my stuff in the fridge, I took out this huge knife and I started chipping away really hard at all the ice, and I was working hard at it, and it was really, really hard. It was not it didn't feel like I wanted to be doing that with a big sharp knife, and also I felt like this was way too much effort, and my arm was hurting, my fingers were hurting. So I thought there must be a better way. So I boiled water in a little pot. I let it cool just a little bit, so it wasn't super boiling hot. And then I placed it in the top shelf of the freezer, of the mini fridge. And I just closed the door. I placed towels on the bottom shelf, and I just closed the door and let the warmth do the work. And when I opened the door a little bit later, what do you think I found? I found a big puddle and a clean refrigerator.